I see somebody shooting like random little 100 mark icons on YouTube. How you guys doing today? You ready to get started? Sorry we got started late. Got to the store late. Got home late. We are picking back up where we left off last week, so I haven't touched this build at all since then. Good. I'm a little tired today, but I'm doing good. I think I'll move this a little bit. I think that's what we're going to start with. We're going to start with moving this thing. That is thing number 1. Ah, nope. I think I'm doing this right. Guess we'll find out. How are you doing today, Unseen? That to be. I think I want to push it back this way a little bit too. Doing good. Still hot. Yeah, it is hot here. We are back above 100 again. Not a fan of it. Not even slightly. That should be good. Yeah. I don't want winter, but I also don't want summer at this point. Like, one of the hardest things for me with dashing right now is the weather. It's just so hot. Let's make sure that moved the... It did not. But it also didn't have that much left over, so that's not that big of a deal. Okay. Do I like this placement better? I think I do. What do I do? Just a small paddock type area. Curious. I know that this works for the golems. That's too far. These work for horses too. It does not work for horses too. Okay. What is it then? Oh. That keep it in? Is that what's needed to keep them in? Alright, we'll just see what happens with him. Pull this all the way up to that height. It might not need to be all the way up that tall, but... Oh, no. don't like that. I like that. I don't like that. Welcome back. I like that. I think that works. Okay. How you doing, friend? I think I want it to be that. Exhausted. I understand, friend. You like that? You like that. Okay. There we go. Pub grub. What's pub grub? I don't want to know what that is. Code. What did you call it? Code in the hole. Oh. That looks like that could be potentially good. Possibly. Although, I'm gonna be very American here and say I take issue with the fact that you guys have something that is savory that you call pudding. I don't understand that one. Alright. Let's... do this one first. They do, you're right. Gotta take care of the easy pieces first. I don't know how I'm gonna do the roof around here yet. I'll figure that one out later. See, and this is a case of I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Let's do this from the other side. Or how I want to do this just yet. What is the middle point on this? So that's the middle point. That's our peak. Okay. Um, yeah, it's not gonna be a flat roof. Let's pull up, I'm gonna pull up Guild Wars real fast. Where are you at? You're in Kessex. You're in Brisbane. You're in Armistice. Thunderhead, Lornars, Lions Arch, Queensdale. Queensdale. That's where we want to be. We want to be in Queensdale. This is what we're rebuilding. So let's go take a look at the shape of the roof. That definitely helps, Ender. And in this case, we're kind of basing this off of an in-game building for a different game. Now, they have a very just straight peak roof on this building. And I'm not going to make it exactly the same. But that does help. Okay. So let's just go back over to Minecraft. We'll just keep these as straight peaks then. Maybe. I don't know. We've got rounded peaks over here, and then this one does the voodoo that I was kind of doing over here. Let's see what it looks like with just a straight peak, though. It's gonna be a tall peak no matter what. Unless we do slabs instead of stairs. I think that's right. Yeah, I didn't do the full corner towers, and I don't think I'm going to, because corner towers can be a pain to roof. Oops. No, that's too tall. So let's do slabs instead of stairs. Starting like there. I think I like that better. Maybe... Oopsies. I mean, the issue is definitely that it's just super tall. Okay, I like that. Okay, it's going good. Need a rotate. Okay, that doesn't count with rotate. That's fine. Nope. Thank you, but no. Oh, dang it. Okay. Let's do this. Now. Okay. There we go. That should put it, yeah. Yeah, Kit is doing good. Did Kit show up? Is my sissy here? No, my sissy not here. Kit's doing good. Just a second. Deep slate. Doesn't hop in often. I know that much. Yeah, she's not active on Discord right now. She's probably busy doing her stuff. Boop. 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 Nope. And confirm. These. Alright. Do that there. Pull you down. And actually, we will be pulling all of you out. We're gonna do this one. This. Oopsies. Actually, yeah. Why not do it that way? I'll let her know you guys are asking about her. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Right. I'm gonna do this one the same way that I did that one, where I do slabs. That way it has the same peak as the other. And then we still have this one to do. Ooh. Gonna be like one short. That's funny. That's gonna look, well, you're not even gonna be able to see both of them from down here. I like that. There's your guys' answer. Kit is at the store getting shoes for the youngling. I actually did this too early. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that working that way. Unofficially, yes. Well, officially, yes, too, technically. Kit and I are found family. We're not biological. But as far as I'm concerned, that little one is my niece, yes. There we go. And then, ooh, let's come in here. Do this like that. Okay. And then I was gonna do the ceiling here. There we go. Okay. So let's... Yeah. Is that what I did over here? That's what I did over here. Going back into Axiom. Enter. Duplicate. Make life easier for us. Then I keep getting rid of them. Boop. Boop. And confirm. It makes it so much easier. I don't want this whole thing to be like one down. Like this room has a shorter ceiling. Come on. What does that look like from inside? Hi. Yay, visual glitch. There we go. That really keeps glitching on me. Get rid of... Oh, dude. You're really close. Yeah, I've got a lot of visual glitches going on right now. Wait. Reload. Reload. There we go. My favorite YouTuber? I enjoy watching Gemini Tay. Sorry, I'm trying to decide how I want to go about doing this, since I'm making an unprompted change to the design here. There we go. And then we'll do that up, that up. Oops. We'll bring this across. Yeah, I like watching Gemini. A lot. I enjoy watching... I wouldn't say that I have a favorite per se. I like watching Scar. I like watching Gemini. Who else do I like watching? And then... I like watching a lot of them. Okay. Go in here. Can't do that. This is gonna be... I think this is gonna be more of a storage room than a hotel room at this point. Oh, unseen. Outside of Minecraft, the YouTuber that I am watching the most outside of Minecraft right now is, his name is called Leaf Production. He does a lot of Planet Zoo. That's just who I'm watching the most at the moment. Ooh, I've got an idea. That's how we'll cover this nastiness. This is a very cramped hotel room. Okay. We'll pull those out. Do I like those being there? I don't think I do. Oh, seriously? There we go. Yeah, I like that being shorter. For sure. I still need to figure out, how did I cover that over here? Oh, I didn't have slabs over here. I didn't cover it. That's how I dealt with it. I didn't deal with it. I don't like the idea of not dealing with it. But we'll deal with it later. Okay. This goes like that. Yeah, I try to stay off of the politics channels. You know. That said, I'm in the US, so there is that. Where are my slabs? There they are. Boop. There. Okay, so that can stay like that. Go in here now. Oh, you know what? I think over... No, it's fine. Go. And then we're gonna do the same thing here that we're doing on the other one. And that is... expand. Cover up the roof. Oop. Not yet. Yeah, I avoid the political stuff as much as I can. Yeah, I find that my mental health does not do well if I get too in depth with it. I don't know what I'm doing with this just yet. Now there's this thing. And I think the easiest way for me to do that is going to be with this. I don't want it to be a pyramid. I want it to be a cone. Now I can do cones with this. Why is cone not a shape? Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this a different way. I know how to do this. Cool. No. Oh, this is even. I don't like that. Alright. No. Actually, let's make it a little bit taller. Okay. My problem with politics is the country that I'm in. Let's be completely honest. The country that I live in has really shitty politics right now. I like that shape. That's an interesting shape. Duplicate. I mean, yeah, there's that too. You like that shape? Do that. I can do that. Not do that. Well, do that. Like that. Okay. Okay. Oh dear. That was what? Here and here. Oh, nope. I definitely messed that up. Like that. Yeah? Yeah. Let's... May have made this too tall. Like that. That. Okay. All right. It is not right. There we go. That's right. Okay. No. Nope, that's supposed to be that. You're supposed to be that. This is complicated. Out of that, okay. You or you only. Enter, duplicate, flip, you. Enter. Okay. Then ball. I'll change it to the right brick in a few minutes. What? Instead of that. Stone brick. Better? Nope, that definitely needs to be... Get it to do that? Yes, we can. That one. Oh, I like the stairs better. I knew this roof was going to be a pain in the you-know-what. And it is. There we go. That might be what I was messing up. Let's just see how that works in Deep Slate after I fix those. Okay, Deep Slate, tile, brick, slab, block, stairs. Although maybe what this needs is to be a different material. Oops. That's... Whoop. No. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. I kind of want to see it in a different color now. I appreciate that, Unseen. But let's see what actually happens before we make any decisions. Oops. Then why did they not all change? Oh, I must not have selected them all. What are our thoughts about that over here? That's different. That might be a possibility. I'll mess with that later. I'm happy enough with the shape for now. We'll decide what color we want to do that, if we want to change the color at all at a later point in time. I do think it needs to be a different color, though. I think it's gonna get lost with this roof if we don't do it a different color. Yeah, I am gonna leave that way, though. Okay. So the next real thing to decide, then... How big is this? 3. Oh, alright. Yeah. Go be with your friend. Have a good day. As good of a day as you can. See you tomorrow. I like that. Door. Let's look at different door options. What does the maple door look like? Which maple is that? That's wild or wild maple. Okay. No. It's a different fur than what we currently have. don't like that. Never mind. That's an easy no. What does that look like? Sad. It's always sad to lose a little one so young like that. Okay. Doors. Let's keep looking through doors. Interesting looking door. Interesting looking and definitely not happening. We've got all of these down here. I don't want any of those. I know that much. What does that maple door look like? Oh, that's that one. Nope. Want whatever I choose to be like a similar color as the windows. Oh. What does that look like? No. Nope. That's a no. Also a no. Also a no. That's definitely a no. Oh. do we pick something that is just like totally different? That look like. And also, do we have sakura wood? Don't like that. Okay. Bah. I don't like doing this. What if we see what these two different ones look like? Do not like. Also do not like. I think we may just go back to spruce, honestly. Oh, the ambient dialogue in Guild Wars is something else sometimes. Okay. I think that was the problem. I think having this as spruce was just throwing it off. This is the hardest part, the detailing. There we go. That's what that needed. That just needed to be a little half slab in there. Okay. Now I got rid of this. Still think I'm getting rid of that. Do that instead. Yeah. And then there we go. That's how we'll deal with those. I like that. That adds more depth too. Alrighty. And I need to do that here. There we go. Yes, I like that. That's good. Okay. Next, want to bring this detail back over. I really like this trapdoor. Like this needs that there. Okay. I don't know, maybe this room doesn't get a window. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. And then I have other areas. Not on this side, 'cause that side has a roof. I also feel like I should do these like here. Otherwise, they're just a high up detail that have no real context. Yeah, I like that. Okay, what do we have going on over here for windows? This is next, although I need to decide where all of the windows are still yet. These windows right here at the front are the only windows that I'm really sold on. Do this one too. And then I guess I'll do these as well. That, I guess. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's also pretty set. Let's do. Here. Okay. Right. Going to deal with this next. Gradient? Where's my gradient? No, I want noise. Okay. Stone. Cobble. And a site. Do mostly the stone brick. Very little cobblestone. How do I feel about that? How does it look from the inside? That's the really important thing. What about downstairs? Did it get hit downstairs? Oh, it did get hit downstairs. A little bit. I think we need some cracked down here, but I'll deal with that in a little bit. And then this. Okay, go away. Do it the opposite direction. Mostly planks with some stripped. Okay. I think we need a little bit more stripped than that, not a whole lot more. I feel like that needs a little bit of tweaking. I think that's good. I like that texturing. I didn't texture the roof at all. You know what, that's fine. The roof doesn't need texturing. Let's go in. Happy with the windows downstairs. Let's go upstairs. See if we can't find... Do a 3 window in here. Yeah. So this room's gonna be really small and cramped and kind of gross. I feel like I want a window here too. This room we kind of determined doesn't get a window. This room, the window should be here. I need to do this. Oh, wrong piece. That gets that. Okay. That's a stairwell. And then this is the nice big room, which we're just gonna do those on. And that can't have a window. Nope. I feel like... Oh, that has to be there. We're not gonna do the full plank. We're gonna do Bruce. I'm gonna do that. Actually, no, let's just give them a full window. I mean, the people who are staying in this room are paying for really nice room, so let's give them really nice room. Okay. Staff stairwell up. Don't know what to do with this space in here. I feel like this would be like storage and stuff. Okay, a nice window there. Nice window there. Okay. Yeah, this can't have a window. Can have a window here. But it can't have a window here at all. Can we do a window here? Oh, yes. Alright. Go back outside then. That's not gonna go there because I want to put the planter there. We'll do those there. Do that. I think we want these to be like this. These here. Like, this just needs to be very straight up. Why is there not a window there? Because it's a wall. Got it. Not like. I don't know. I'll figure that out. What did I do over here? Oh no, I did leave that like that. So we'll leave that like that over here too. Actually, no, we're gonna go change it on the other side. Do that with all of them at this point. Okay. Do the roof to the stable real fast. I totally forgot that we needed that. welcome. Go. That does the trick to leave the horses in here, so that's nice. These are just gonna be like that. I don't know, we may give them more space. Okay. Okay. That's better. Right there, just that. I want one of you. Just the one. That's it. Okay, and then the next thing that I want to do for detailing, there. I'm not gonna do this a lot of places, but I want to do that in some places where we've got like little divots. Can't do that there. Obviously, there's a lot of places that I'm not going to be able to do that. Having them here and there, I think, will be nice. I'm just going to do it with the stone. I'm not going to do it with the wood. To do it. Do it here. That there. Can really only do it in a few places. If there's any stone places that we can do it. I think that's good enough. Just wanted to do it here and there, give it just a little bit of extra depth and detail and all of those catchwords. Okay. Alright. So really, now... Okay, I'm gonna go ahead... that area, and we'll leave it as like a storage closet. But I don't want to leave it open. That's gonna bug me. Rah. Going to ignore it. Or better yet, painting. That's how we're gonna cover that up. Just put a random painting. Open that up as like a service counter, kind of. I'm really happy with that outside. Nice and textured. Still don't know about the roof here. I don't know, I might leave it as is. Campfire. Carusi. Very, very stereotypical Minecraft chimney. Oh. Yeah. Okay, let's go inside. Don't have layers anymore. Instead of nope. I like it, but it doesn't fit. type you, though. You go neatly across? Not really. Dang it. You know what? I think some of this can be solved. I know what I want to do. Don't like it here. And I think I don't like it here either, just because it doesn't quite match. I'll go ahead and pull it down off of here too. I do like these three. I like that. But it doesn't have a match, so we're not going to do that. But I do like these ones going across here. Don't like that I don't have a good one here. We're just going to make one. Oh. Nope. There we go. That's how we handle that. Go. So I've got this YouTuber that I watch from time to time, and his name is City Planner Plays, and he does city skylines, and he is a city planner. Meaning he is on the boards and on the decision-making teams to help determine things like zoning for what buildings go where, what roads go where new neighborhoods should go, where new parks should go, yada 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 yada. I don't like this. And he has a saying that I'm not good at remembering. But the saying is, don't let perfect be the enemy of good. And I'm just bringing it up because I can tell that that is what I'm doing right now. And that was just my brain glitching. Let's go ahead and pull that down. We'll do you. Yep. And actually, we're gonna change that out with what we've got downstairs. What was that? Birch? That was birch. That's oak. We want birch. Go. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and pull those down, and we're gonna replace those with birch. Okay. Anyway, I bring it up because I think myself and other Minecrafters in particular, it can be easy to fall into the, but this isn't right, but this isn't right, but this isn't. Sometimes you just kind of have to move on. Like, this is good, this is fine, move on. No, I didn't have that already. I think. Yeah, I like that. Go back upstairs. Not all the way upstairs. We'll leave that detail into common areas. Okay, what? Go up again. And we'll bring it into here. There we go. don't know what I'm doing for this area in here yet. Enough. Same thing there. And here is this. And I don't know what I'm doing with this area yet. I'm gonna put this in here as a divider between the two floor types. Good enough. I think I've got almost all the structural stuff planned out on this thing. It's really, we are really at a point of just detailing and doing interior stuff. I'm still not a fan of this, I think. I'm gonna try something slightly different. You and you. Yeah, that's better. I don't think they can they? No, they cannot. Okay. Let's go check out that roof again real fast. Because I am not happy with it being the deep slate like the rest of the roof. I wasn't a fan of the crimson, so the next one that I had been considering was or oh, I did not. Failed. Do like the warp. I think that's a nice fancy pop of color. I don't know that I want it to be plank though. prismarine. We replace the... Oh, no, I am not doing prismarine, because prismarine means that I have to, especially dark prismarine, means I have to go to a freaking, no. We're not doing prismarine. Yeah, I guess we'll stick with warp. I do like that color difference. It's a nice color difference over... Is that a bottom slab or a top slab? Is that actually spawnable? Okay. Do some spawn proofing. That is, in fact, spawnable. I did not spawn proof these at all. Slate tile. Actually, no, let's not do this. Changed my mind about how I want to do the spawn proofing. Do it differently. I don't want all those. Okay. H. Low. I'm gonna do the spawn proofing in a slightly smarter way. Welcome back. Dang it. Not gonna do any more for now. We're just gonna see. It's too hot. Let me log back in. It is much too hot. Let's get lighting inside dealt with. How about that? Okay. Right. Okay. Let's do... lantern. Feel like this needs... Here, we'll do one here and here. We need lighting over here still yet. That is technically enough lighting here. I don't want to overdo the lighting because it is supposed to be like a hotel slash cavern. Tavern, not cavern. How to cope with camping heat. Do that for now.
How to cope with camping heat. Do a thing like here. Not that, but something like that. Need lighting in here. Each room gets its own light. Want to do double lights here like we did downstairs. Do these straight off of here. And then do that one there. Okay. That room needs dealt with. And then I don't know how I'm gonna do the lighting in this room yet either. I think maybe like one there and one here.
No, it makes total sense. I'm just... So it's been years since I've gone camping. Like, the last time I went camping, I was a kid. Basically. We always went camping at the lake. Like, anytime we went camping, we were at a lake. Which meant anytime we went camping, we had stuff to swim in. And we were in the water. I can't think of any time that we went camping in the summer when we were not at a lake and where we did not swim. So, if you're going camping at a lake, take swimming stuff. If you're allowed to do that. I don't know if you guys are allowed to do that. Where we would go camping, swimming in the lake was fine. You just had to make sure you wore lake shoes, basically. It's obviously you didn't want to be, you know, walking around on the lake floor with bare feet because fishing hooks and all that stuff. So, if you can swim where you're going, that might help. How hot is it there anyways right now? Holy crap! Is that count right? I think it is. Hi, everybody watching. I'm not used to having so many people watching at once. There's so many of you right now. Where did I click? How did I? Okay, that's how I turned that on. Okay. So, Unseen, if that's something that you can do where you can, like... go swimming, that might be the easiest solution for the problem with heat.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna put... Yeah. Make it like a pass-through counter. Instead of on this side. Okay. Let's put... to go to the beach. And then we'll do... Ooh! We won't do that. We'll do that. We have... There we go. Need... Like... I wish we were in a version where we could get cushions. Can I add cushions via a mod? There is, in fact, a mod for the cushions. Alright. 22. Let me do the math from from UK to American. How hot is it gonna be when you're supposed to go camping? Answer that instead of how hot is it right now. Because that sounds absolutely amazing. I'm gonna get this mod added. So I need to restart the game real fast. We're not going anywhere. I'm still right here. I just want to add this cushion mod. Of course, if the game doesn't start, then we know the cushion mod doesn't work with all of our other mods. We'll just have to find out. But I would love to have, like, actual furniture-y looking furniture. We still got lots of people watching. Join in chat, people. I want to know who all's here. I want to say hi. The only problem with playing a modded version of Minecraft is I have to wait for all of these. 28 for next Thursday. So 28. 28. Oh yeah, that's like perfect swimming weather. Obviously, it'll be cooler at night when you're actually camping, when you're actually asleep, but that's perfect camping weather, period. Unless it's super humid. If it's super humid, then that does suck. Probably should have waited to make sure that the game actually loads before I turned off the splash screen, but oh well. Okay. Whew. Aw. I have to craft them? Surely not. Carpet. Is that what it was saying, the crafting rest? Yeah, please come in and say hi, guys. I'm excited to see so many people watching at once. Crafting recipe is carpet. Ooh. Is that because I'm in... Yeah, that's because I'm in creative. Okay. Okay. So... Okay. Alright, so let's do... this, then. That might be too high. But I can make it work. Okay. Alright. Layers. No layers. Okay. Be a little bit higher. A little more higher. No, it didn't work. Okay. I'm about... Oh, if I can't get it to work in creative mode, it's not gonna work in survival mode. Unless easy place makes it work. What about just... No, that's too low. Oh, that works. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Make that work. There we go. Now we have nice little couches. Little booths. Not going to work. Here, though. Have to figure out how to do these. I can't do that, and that. What about just doing... for the actual tables? Oh, not what I meant to do. Thank you. No, I'm... There we go. Then... here, this one we can do the full. I can't do the full bench over here unless I change the type of table it is. Let's do that. Instead of it being like that, let's do this. Now it's more like individual seating. There we go. And then this table can be a foretop. This. There we go. We'll do that so that it looks like it's actually properly secure. Okay. I feel like I need a table here still yet. But that is it for today, guys. Everyone who came and watched, how many of you are left? 20 of you, 21 of you who are watching, thank you. We will be streaming again tomorrow, same time. So 1 p.m. Central Standard. Probably going to be working on the same thing. We may not be. We may be doing a different game. We may be in Guild Wars 2. We may not be. I don't know. But I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon, and I hope that I see all of you tomorrow. Bye!